Hello everyone, this is Rashzakea. Welcome to what is going to be my final video of this channel. This video is to be uploaded December 24th, Christmas Eve day of 2011. However, I am recording this far in advance because it did not take me nearly as long as I had expected it to for me to make my final decision on my channel and what is to become of it. So I'm going to now explain the same reasons again in summarized version of what I did in my last video, because I'm going to delete that video as I have deleted all my other update videos after this is uploaded, because update videos really won't be needed after this point because I won't be updating anymore. But anyway, so the reasons that I am leaving this channel behind. First of all is my social life. It used to be, admittedly, that I really didn't have very many friends in real life. I was kind of a shut-in, and video making was my passion because I could reach out to other people even though I was kind of a socially neglected person. This is no longer the case. I am a senior in high school, 18 now. My birthday was November 2nd, if anyone is going to ask that, because there won't be commenting enabled on this video, but I'll explain that later. Now, as the year is going by, I find myself with a much more, I don't want to say demanding, but it seems to be the only proper word that will fit it, social life. And I need to take time to devote to my friends. I also have a girlfriend now, much to my surprise, actually. And, the relationship that I have with her is extremely important to me. Those of you who have been in a relationship, not over the internet because those are stupid, but a relationship in real life can hopefully relate to me whenever I say that devoting time with her is much more important than it is for me to devote time to YouTube. And whenever given the choice, if I have to make a choice between my relationship and YouTube, I'm not even going to think. I'm just going to say my relationship, because it's true. It's much more important to me than it is to make videos. As much as I hate to say that, because I love making videos, or at least I used to. So, my social life is really taking up all of my time nowadays, and I cannot be expected, although I have been, to continue providing content as I used to, and I just won't be able to do it anymore. Also, it seems to me that my generation of biotubers is, hold on a second. Sorry about that, I had to mess with my mic to do something. It seems that my generation within the biotube community is fading. Prior to myself, Geonite, he himself, who was, my partner in crime, if you will, to this channel and the Aurastar Productions channel, he lost his desire to be a mockist anymore. And, I mourn the loss of his passion for that, but people ruin things. And then there was, Molly, or Junie, as she's called on YouTube. Molly, she, for those of you who don't know, she's poor, and she was unable to retrieve any money that would allow her to keep her internet, and she was struggling, along with her mom, to try and keep the house that they lived in. So, for as long as I can remember, before she left, she always talked about how she was always out of money and she didn't have, the pieces or anything to mock and all of that sort of stuff. But now it seems that she's pretty well gone from the community because of the fact that she has literally been unable to make videos or anything of the kind in so long. So she was one of the first to go, it seems. Then there was Shadowgear. Shadowgear was one of the titans of the BioTube community, as someone put it. I can't remember who. Along with Edigarts, he was one of the highest subscribed people in the history of BioTube, and he had been hacked multiple times, and he got hacked not too recently, and just decided to give up on YouTube and go strictly to mock pages. So his loss, people seem to think, was great. Then Edigarts has turned from a Bionicle YouTuber into not a Bionicle YouTuber, yet his fan base mostly consists of BioTubers, which I'm baffled by a little bit. So, he's pretty much not a member, not a devoting to member of this community anymore. Then there are people like Scorchwing and Randomaster who have not so much stopped with Bionicle or any of that, but have simply separated themselves from the community and no longer do anything with it. There are people like Eniko Lord who have just left because they've lost interest or something like that. There's, let's see, who else was I thinking of? Who the fuck else? Oh yeah, Landshark, you idiot! There's Landshark, who is still a part of the Bionicle community, as far as I know, but does not have the ability to make videos due to lack of time, who can relate to me here. Of course, there are still lingering members of the BioTube community, such as Kyler Nuva and TSO1, Scott TJT, kind of. People like that who will likely continue their work, even if perhaps it is delayed and such, but they will continue their work, and they are the remainder of the generation that is of BioTube that I am in, I believe. So, because of that, I'm sure that it will continue. However, I believe that my time has come. And then there's the fact that I can no longer relate to many of the people who are in the BioTube community anymore. It seems to me that the percentage between fans and trolls is slowly equaling. There's a lot more people out there in the BioTube community who are just there to insult people and all of that. And it's sad, I think, that people are that immature about things that people do because they like to, It's an art form. It's not just playing with toys. Although it can be, but that's not how most of us see it. And whenever people just take time out of their lives just to make a sad attempt at insulting someone, it's pretty stupid, and it reflects a lot on society and what has become socially and morally acceptable, apparently. I can't relate to that. Um, Granted, there are a lot of people still in this community who are mature and such, but your numbers are dwindling, sad to say. I hope that it will one day be on the rise again, but for now, it seems that there are a lot less truly mature people in the commune than there used to be, even for me. So, in terms of time, in terms of devotion, in terms of relation, I have grown apart from the Biotube community. As such, my time is nigh, and I will be leaving. That's my final word on that. However, I still have quite a few more things to say, as you will be able to tell by the length of this video at the end. The next thing I want to talk about is the good things that I have come across in this community. Whenever I joined BioTube, the only reason that I joined was because A, I was tired of having my work copied and I wanted to showcase my work somewhere else, and B, I wanted to make friends on YouTube who had the same, inspiration and desire to create things with this artistic medium that is Bionicle. And I accomplished exactly that. I've made a lot of friends in the time that I have been here, and they will continue to be my friends in my mind as time goes on. After I have left, a year, 2, 3, 7 from now, I believe that all of those people will still be my friends, because I have no intention of giving them up. They are my greatest reason for being here and continuing to be here, and as such, they are very important to me. Also, in my time being here, I have had what I often nearly boasted, admittedly, as being the best fan base out there. You guys are almost always mature and willing to compliment what I do right and constructively criticize what I do wrong. And your level of maturity and professionalism, as well as commitment to being fans of mine, I appreciate more than I can say. You guys have meant a lot to me in the time that I have been here, and I want to just let you know how much I appreciate everything you've done. Also, in my time here, I have grown from a minor, just, unprofessional, I don't really know. I guess, to put it in simple terms, I was a complete and total idiot. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just randomly putting parts together and making something that looked cool. But in the time that I have been here, I have become a writer. I have become an artist. And people have said that my work inspires them. And that's something that I don't take lightly. I really appreciate that, and it amazes me how many people have told me how inspiring my work is to them. Because of BioTube, I am now a writer, I am a better speaker, and I am obviously a much better mockist than I was at the beginning. So, those things are things that I will continue to appreciate and think about whenever I think of what this community used to be, and I hope will one day be again whenever I'm gone. Now, Bionicle itself, I want to acknowledge. It's not a toy it's an art medium. Compare it to paint. Whenever you get a new set of paint, paint colors, there's the brush, there's the easel, there's the little tubes of paint, and, you just leave them there, and, you open, like, a couple of them, and you randomly put, brush it all over the easel, and you got something that's, whatever. But if you take all of what you have, and you take time and effort, and you get a passion for it, you create a masterpiece. It's like molding clay, too. It starts off as some simple shapes, or not even a shape, and you mold it with your hands and with your mind to what you envision it becoming. And then all of a sudden you turn a lump into a beautiful statue. Bionicle is a lot like that. It was initially introduced as just a child's toy, but to me and many other people in this community, although I'm no longer a part of it, I see that it is an art form. It's just another one of those things that you create art with, and you develop it, as a lot of people have, into much more than it was even intended to be. And because of that, I really have no shame in continuing, as I will, to create things with it and out of it. Bionicle is what inspired me to be a writer, because I often link what I create with a story. And because of that, because of how far I've come from when I started, I am now a much better writer and artist than I had ever been, and I would not be where I am without it. Don't let it go. Those of you who are still in this community and wish to stay, don't let it go. Get better and put effort into it. Have a passion for it, like I have. And one day you will have people telling you that you inspire them, and they look up to you, and they think your work is amazing. It's one of the greatest feelings in the world, I must say. And even if you don't believe you deserve it, usually you do. So, I hope that what I've been hearing is true, that there are people who are up and coming, people who will take the place of my generation in this community, and I do not believe that the people who have said that will allow it to just deteriorate. I do not believe that even Bionicle cancelled as a set line will actually die, because there are people who have a passion for it and will continue to do so, and that is extremely important. Hold on to that. Now, for the final things that I have to say in regards to the rest of stuff. I have deleted my DeviantArt account because I no longer really wish to be connected to the Bionicle community. I have deleted my mock pages because it bores me. It's actually not connected with my YouTube channel, but it just bored me, so I just got rid of it. I'm staying on Skype, but as usual, if I don't know you, don't try to add me, and so I only ever use it to talk to my friends anyway, so just don't bother. My YouTube channel, I said in my last video that it's likely I will delete it after a week. This is not true. I will not be deleting my channel ever. However, I have taken the measures that I believe necessary to make my leaving official. I no longer have a channel description. Soon my subscriptions box on my channel will be gone. There is no comments section on my channel. There are no comment sections on my videos, nor are there allowed video responses, nor ratings or comment ratings. I've also changed the descriptions of all of the videos to the same exact thing because it's more relevant to this time rather than the time than back then. All of my update videos have been deleted because they're unnecessary to keep up on my channel. And there will not be a comment section on this video because that's just the way I'd like to leave it. People keep telling me that I really shouldn't just get rid of all of my work that I've done, and I agree with those people. As such, I'm leaving my channel up for people who wish to see my videos, and, because I don't want to let anyone down. So, my channel will remain up, but I will not be partaking in it anymore. If this channel's ever deleted, or something is messed with it, it wasn't me, and it's probably been hacked for some unknown reason. So, this channel will stay up, and, it will remain to be so, for however long, you know? I will be making a new YouTube channel, I will be making a new DeviantArt. Don't look for it. You're not gonna find it. I will still be writing Days of Dawn. I still will be, working on mocking and stuff. But if by happenstance you come across, my DeviantArt or my YouTube channel somehow, although I doubt that the YouTube channel will happen because, it's not really going to be connected to Bionicle or anything. Don't expect anything back from me, for those of you in the Bionicle community, because I'm leaving it, and, that's that. As much as people want me to stay, I've made my decision, and I'm not going to go back on that. So, Days of Dawn is not going to die. Bionicle for me is not going to die. Just this YouTube channel is. All 1,246 of you, I believe, is the number now. You may as well unsubscribe because, you know, it's nice for you to say, you know, I want to stay subscribed to your videos just in case one day you decide to make another one. I'm not going to. I'm honestly not going to make another video on this channel. So, because of that, you know, just go to a better channel than I have. Go to the newer, up-and-coming people who really need the support. Don't spend your time supporting me, who has gotten so far and is now just leaving his post, if you will. So again, Days of Dawn may never be a series. Days of Dawn, however, will one day be a book. Once I get it finished and written, I plan on getting it published. My channel is no more, but Bionicle to me is still important. Those of you who are my close friends, I will still share my creations with you in the time that I have to create them, and I will still share my story with you. Um, so, yeah, basically, I'm out. I'm done. My time has come to leave the community. As such, I am doing so. I will finish one day, Days of Dawn. I will continue mocking. Um, but right now, real life is more pressing. And I know that the devoted person I am will make sure that it continues to be the most pressing part of my life. And now, the final thing that I have to say to the Bionicle community on YouTube. Many of you have said that I inspire you and my work impresses you to a high degree in many different senses. Many of you have looked up to me. Many of you have agreed with me whenever I try to battle insanity with reason, whenever I try to prevent drama that shouldn't happen, whenever I try to make my own work better so that other people will appreciate it and other people will be inspired by it. Don't spend your time simply looking up to me. You go out and inspire people. You go out and show people the way that they should be, the way that they should treat other people, the way they should treat this community, and the way that they should go after performing in this field and creating what they want to in their minds. Be the inspiration to people that you may have seen from me and I have seen in you. Make this place better instead of just letting it fall apart. Thank you all for everything you have done for me, and I appreciate every bit of time that you have spent watching my videos and commenting on them and looking forward to what I will release next. You are all amazing people. Continue to be so. Thank you.